you guys. Some of you guys seem like you don't really think or care too much about this job and what we're doing here. Right? He's like, some of you guys act like you guys don't care too much about this job, and I have a question for you.
Who's gonna play? Boom.
Okay.
I'll play him when I'm done talking. But
Okay.
he's like, how long?
I've got to take off a little bit.
No problem. Yeah, he's like, how long have we been coasting? That's what he says. He's like, have you guys ever thought to yourself that? Just how long have you been coasting, huh? That's what VeggieTio's doing. Just how long, man? How long have you been on that wave? Just riding it out. Yeah. When are you gonna do something? Just coasting. I was like, he's like, everyone pauses. He's like, skating, just coasting along, but sooner or later you gotta kick. You gotta kick, pump your feet. And people are like, all right, man. I look at my friend, and I was like, nigga, I've been coasting. I don't give a fuck. I was like, coasting feels good. I'm like, coasting? Coasting is the shit right now. Coasting let me get out of my family's house. I fucks with coasting.
Your stick? Whoa! Wait, no, it like double. Unplug and replug.
Wait, you're just holding it?
No, he puts it in neutral and it like doubles the input. See?
Yeah. Oh. That's just, I'd say that's either the rubber or the switch.
That's got to be the switch. Or it's just the the stick just freaking out.
So here's the test. Go down and then down back. No. Do that.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. It is this switch right here.
Yeah. I explained the whole lot downstairs. And I was like, why am I missing like a whole lot?
What am I backdashing? Well,
You just use a what? A Taeyong? I have.
that's literally my other one right there.
I was gonna say I have the Taeyong parts in mine.
Do you want to use my stick?
Use that pad, Grayson.
I don't have a cable.
Oh.
I don't have a cable downstairs.
I got an Xbox Pro controller.
Yeah? So many buttons?
It's got buttons. It's got levers on buttons. It's got buttons on buttons. It has a key so I can tighten the tightness of the control stick lever.
Does he eat it?
Because you need it.
Eat it, man. I totally was underestimating how long this cord was.
Very long.
I was like, what the fuck? Keep going.
What?
Just ask him the length. Like how far it would push. Way different.
I don't really, even though I'm a huge Mega Man fan, I'm not really a fan of this art.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know.
That haircut.
It's so thick.
It's thin.
Haircut.
Why his face?
So much.
Yeah.
Also, I don't like that this is like a suit and not like robot.
Also hit.
Yeah, like, I don't care what you're trying to do. I don't care about the theme and the artwork. Like, I don't think Mega Man deserves to be put in this type of like situation with this art. Like, look, okay, so his face is like trash.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's based
I
on
get-
Norman Rockwell.
I get that, but look at this. It's like it's a suit. It's like clothes now. It's not metal.
Where he's fat?
Look, man.
Ah!
He's wearing a fucking like a t-shirt.
But we're past that now.
He is equivalent to the dudes at the border who are saving America.
Then explain his glove. Trash. Anyways, the border saving America. In Death Stranding, you can give Norman Reedus a red hat, and it's got the white letters.
I did that.
Good.
There is something to the fact where it's just like, Kojima purposely did it.
Of course. And then like when you deliver the goods, how it gives you the patriot ass like doo doo doo. Thank you for serving us. And no reason just looking at it in the red hat. Yeah, when you recycle. Yeah, thank you, Sam, for making America whole again. Reconnecting America.
Oh my god.
One bridge at a time.
Dude, what the fuck? The dude that made the fucking Nipples the Enchilada comic is the lead designer on the new Sonic movie now? What the fuck? Damn.
He's saying Sonic again. He's saying Sonic again, dude. I saw that tweet like this morning, and I'm like,
Hey, Actius. How was your weekend?
Yeah, you're in for a show today, Actius. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's not the craziest of shows. All right, so is Doonaru in here? Doonaru. And don't worry, Actius, I'll be playing on stream in a bit. So
Dinner
you're
is not
good.
here yet. He can watch the VOD.
You could watch the VOD. Yeah, you know. Oh, Ollie Ollie Oxen free. All right, so yeah, basically, so yeah, I just reached out to Joey because I was really curious about what happened with TGL and set count with DBZ. So basically, Joey explained it, and he explained it in a way where the timeline is actually logical, because I know Joey is a man who's of his mental faculties, at least. So it actually, what he said made complete sense, and explained a lot of the confusion. So, basically, when set count started, and I just realized another brilliant thing that kind of was strange is that I helped with the planning of it. Oh, no, wait, I knew this. It was what I was unhappy about. The reason I didn't TO it was because of the situation leading up to it. But, so that's why Yuno wound up doing it. And thanks for Yuno for doing that. But I kind of wish it could have been me in a sense. But anyways, so Joey was just doing his Smash stuff, right? And then he's working, his whole thing is working with the TOs, the other TOs, to get us all under the same roof, right? So that's kind of where the dates got involved with me helping him pick out the dates, and then I kind of got removed from what I was doing. But we're not here about that. But the goal was that, yeah, we have a Tekken guy, and then for DBZ, we're going to have a guy that does DBZ. And that turned out to be Vegito, or VegTO, or Roy, however you want to put it. His name is Rogelio. For Americans, Roy. But Rogelio. So.
You did. We were playing on his PC that he brought to Trashbag.
Yeah, he's here. So I think Ricky thinks he thought I wasn't going to the event. I'm not sure what he means. So anyways, DBZ got canceled originally because Joey messages Rogelio, VegTO. He tells him, he's like, hey man, DBZ only has 3 entrants right now. There's no reason to keep this event, so we're canceling it. Now, he told him he was canceling it on I think Tuesday or something, right? At least 48 hours before the cutoff registration date was. So he tells him that, and if you notice, there was very little post leading up to set count. Like Vegito was still doing his post for TOD, and that's great. He's doing that, but he really wasn't posting about set count places. So a lot of people didn't know that set count was even that DBZ was even at set count. So he wasn't really marketing it well, and so then he said he was going to close it, but the mistake was that Joey actually forgot to actually close it. So then once people heard it was closed, they went to the thing, and then they saw that it was still open, and then they signed up, and then there were enough people for it to be interesting. So then, because they were like, oh, why is it closed? And then he's like, we didn't get enough people. Vegito tells him that. So then they sign up. And then, like, people are like, oh, we should have it, man. We got this many people now. And then Joey's like, well, fuck. I had already planned to cancel it. So Rogelio. So yeah, he kind of gave up on supporting it. Joey did, and then at the last second, so there was a huge scramble, right? So then they're like, oh, let's keep it on. Mr. H wants to keep it on. Everybody wants to keep it on. Vegito probably doesn't care about keeping it on at this point anymore, just because now I don't know what deal was worked out with him as far as entrance and his payment or whatever went, but he didn't market it well. And if I were him, this I'd probably have to confirm from him, but I imagine that he didn't market it well because he probably didn't like the cut he was getting. That's just me guessing. I could be completely wrong. But, I mean, I figured he would have worked out a good cut for himself in the first place, right? Because, like, why would you even got to that point if you weren't happy with the cut you were getting? So maybe he was just expecting, he said it seemed like he was just expecting Joey to bring in the numbers for DBZ through his marketing and the things that he does. But, no, he's got to promote for, like, 2 versions of Smash and get an after party set up. So that's what his focus was on. And that's kind of what happened there. Fast forward, no beef, right? He still lets him use his venue. So now he's going to do that event at the same place that Nightlife is held, the Marriott off the 183. So he's going to do an event there, right? And at his event, this is the event where he's talking about that $200 fucking 5-on-5 DBZ thing.
Oh, yeah.
This is that event.
Yeah.
At least if I'm looking at the timeline right, if Tofu can confirm that, that's that event, right? Because it's got the Houston versus Austin thing. So I'm pretty certain that that's it. Let me take a sip real quick. That's where it gets good.
CZF sippy.
So the part that I love is it seems like everybody, and I took some notes from Quincy, right? But everybody likes to like try to hit me up when it's like convenient for them or when they're like about to drown in failure. So then like you want me to drown in failure with you or save you. One of two things will happen. I'm either going to save you or I'll just, I guess, drown with you. And like what I mean by that is like I feel like there are so many things that people plan that in a scene, and not only a scene, in an environment that I have a good foothold in, but they don't care about the foothold I have until it's over. Like, no offense to because he was doing his thing, right? And I'm glad that he was able to do his thing because one of the things I like about that is I like TOing, but I want to get out of that some because I want to commentate. So if he can do it successfully, that's great. But there's things I'm not seeing, and I'm not seeing those things because we don't dream equally. And what I mean by that is it was a success maybe for him, so he's probably happy with the result. I think there could have been things that if it was my event, I'd have did differently. People I would have reached out to. There's actually a group I got added to for Discord for like the TOs in Texas. So like that really helps me market my events when I do these is because it's literally just us TOs.
Mhm.
It's not like a lot of people. So that makes it really easy for us to plan. I'm in that Discord. And I know who isn't in that Discord. So it makes it really easy for me to see who's like got some type of outreach. But yeah, so like anyways, he's got his event at there, and he's got Tekken on the list, and there's Ultimate Marvel 3, and I know he's been dealing with the Marvel guys a little bit. I'm not gonna get into that. And what was the other game? Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat, yeah. So I know he's been dealing with those guys, but like, you're trying to get Houston to come out here, and they're gonna come out there for that DBZ thing. So like, you're also getting them to come out for Tekken, or why is Tekken on the list? Like, because to a Tekken player, you're just now learning that there's this huge event where it's city on city, and your game isn't gonna be played there. What?
I know exactly what he's doing with that bullshit.
Oh, you're smiling because you know exactly what he's doing. Yeah, it's like, so at the last second, like, you just have, like, okay, you want Tekken people there. Like, okay, that's great, man. Like, I can't imagine why you possibly want Tekken players there to play the Houston guys. But, like, I'm trying to reach out to the Houston guys myself, man. Like, why would I not want to play Houston? I reached out to them for the Thirsty Low. A lot of them didn't come through, but I got to speak with them later, and, you know, Jay Chantra at least told me what his reservations were. So, like, I get that. But anyways, so he hits me up, and he's like, hey, man, do you have 5 setups for Tekken? I was like, do I have 5 setups for Tekken? I explained to him that I have a good amount of setups for Tekken. I can definitely get you 5 setups, but in order for me to get you those 5 setups, I have to either pull a few strings, or I have to ask, or I have to even understand why you need these 5 setups. Like, why should I be helping you with these 5 setups, right? And then he's like, well, I basically want to make you the TO for my event for Tekken. I was like, you want me to be the TO for this event now? Man, I would have liked to know that before we're a month out, because you don't know what I've got planned in December. Like, man, that's even my birth month. Like, what if I've got, like, something planned, like, just on my own life, not even fucking Tekken, right? Like, it's holiday season, baby. It's kind of crazy for you to just expect people to drop stuff during this time of year, particularly. Why do you think he wants us there? I think it is. If I were to be like, oh, no. In real life, it's pretty crazy for me to be like, hey, Taylor, the second week of December, there's this event that I want you to help me with. And you're like, the second week of December, let me double check, man. I can't I have a life, I think. Debatable. But, yeah, so what do you think, Zick? Why do you think he wants that?
Tekken is autopilot.
Because Tekken is autopilot. Right. Because Tekken is autopilot. Tekken is
He
so
thinks
strong that
if he just puts Tekken on there, we're all just going to show up.
it works for the H-Mart guy.
Who fucking showed
Ah!
up to that? I'm not convinced.
I'm not convinced either. I saw like a kid. Someone showed up. There'll always be some straggler. Someone showed up. I don't fucking know who. Someone brought their kid. But,
Trouble?
have we heard any numbers? No, I haven't heard any numbers. I haven't seen any Tekken players care about that event. But if I start marketing it, that just might happen. So, like, it's like, the way I see it is there's an opportunity for, like, me to do an event for Tekken and do my thing. Like, that's good. Like, it's always good for me to get more and more, like, little things under my belt. But I don't like quantity. I'm a man of quality. So, like, that's why the second I see you not care, if you don't care about putting me into it, I give a fuck about the quality. Okay, now you want to put me into it, but, like, it's right after I did an event. And it's like what? Like, these people don't want that, man. Like, because I'm already aware that we have a few people going and doing stuff, right?
Yeah.
I've got fucking I got people going to DreamHack Atlanta. I got people going to fucking Beaumont. I got fucking. I have to reconfirm what San Antonio's gonna do because I just learned their new monthly schedule and it's the holidays. So it's very likely that San Antonio is gonna be doing something, and I don't even know when yet.
Yeah.
So like, no, I can't really just like, yeah, man, I'll TO that event and let it, cause I can't be in charge of anything that flops. That's my view on it. I'll play in the tournament. I'll go play. I'll play in it. God damn it. If there's a mic and it's wide open, sure, I'll vulture that shit too. I'll be like, hey, you need a commentator? Yeah, I'll grace it with a few words, but like, nah, man, like, I need time. But anyways, my whole point is that what I think is it's like he just probably doesn't want to. He can't afford to fail twice. Well, he can't afford to fail twice. He's not gonna care. No, you're wrong. I was saying Vegito, and then I realized he actually doesn't mind failing because it's not gonna hurt him. He's gonna. No, failure.
Bro, he's got mommy money.
Failure doesn't scare him because he's a fighter. He endures, and I respect that a lot. That's really sick. A lot of people quit, but he ain't no quitter. So like, that's a good trait. I think I'm willing to work with him. It's just like, again, man, I'm just like, why am I always the last person on your mind? That shit's trash, dude. Like the same thing with Yuno. He was like, and again, I'm not hating on this guy. This is just business, but like, it's like, man, have you even considered to ask me, like, about? Because I talk about it all the time. How like I can help with like get a good amount of stuff going if I know, and I reach out to the people who are willing to support me. But like, you wait until like it's over? Yeah, you wait until the last moment. I was like, man, what do you mean there's a guy that's got $10,000 worth of equipment that he's willing to let you borrow, Franklin? That sounds crazy. Yeah, it sounds like it could really make your event shine, doesn't it? Yeah, that would make my event good. Well,
that's cool.
That's cool that it's your event. You let me know ahead of time when it could be our event, and I might help us do something great. But I'm already in the hole, you know, $500, now $400.
Door is locked. Oh my fucking god.
Careless?
No.
Who? Rycio?
No. Idiot.
Oh.
Ring the doorbell for him?
Ringing the doorbells for boomers.
Doorbells are for
Doorbells were invented in the 50s.
true zoomer tech. Oh no. Wait, how did he alert us? I can't handle this. How did he alert us?
How did he what?
How did he alert us?
Oh, he just Discorded.
Of course, Zoomer!
Oh, not the doorbell?
Yeah.
No. I can. He can't. Number one, the porch light is broken. So number one, the porch light is broken. So I'm sorry about that. And number two, they're gonna roast you. But I understand why you don't ring the doorbell. Right? Did you see the doorbell? Why didn't you ring it?
Alright, it's time for you to sit your ass down.
Looks broken. Okay, I respect that. It's right there. Look, I'm sorry, UGK. You seem like you're having a long night, man. It's
I let him in, Dooney.
all right, man. Well,
You
you'll
wanna-
spruce up.
Do you want to be AK on stream?
Off-topic blasphemous. You should make a podcast. What if I told you I'm making a podcast?
This
Of course.
This is the podcast.
This is the introduction to the podcast. Because what you have to realize is,
This introduction is going to be the length of a podcast.
yeah. Wait, Scratch, are you 30?
Yeah.
Me and Scratch have a podcast already. Every white man in their 30s has a podcast. Don't you know this? I saw that tweet the other day. I laughed. And they're like, but Franklin, you're not white. No, but we have to get their money. That's why I have a podcast, damn it. That's exactly
Look, this is fucking yipes.
Yipes, the podcast. Yeah, dude. The refresh stream and heard that laugh. Valhalla don't accept bitches. Yeah, Valhalla don't accept bitches.
Well, Valhalla Esports Bar does.
Valhalla Esports might.
Valhalla East. Oh, did you get contacted by Valhalla Esports?
No, but I did sponsors for them.
I just asked you directly.
Oh.
Did they come to you personally?
No.
They came to me personally, and I was like, "Oh, hey, cool. You're from the place that totally ate the name of like a really popular dive bar in Austin. That's cool."
So you even know the lore, huh?
What do you mean?
Like I didn't know that there was another.
Oh yeah, you know about Valhalla?
I'm. I don't,
Okay,
previous
right.
Valhalla, yeah. You know the previous lore. Yeah, you know the previous lore.
But yeah, Valhalla is totally a dive bar that still exists.
Yeah.
Off like Red River in 6.
Okay, word. So you're just trying to outshine them, just like naming something Fighting Tuesday.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 100%. I see.
It's like, oh, okay. So again,
I sent him another message. I was like, "Hey, look, I'm gonna be real curmudgeon about this shit. You need to go ask someone else.
you need to ask someone else.
Come to you or something like that."
No one fucks with Franklin. They just will like see my post and realize that,
They
man,
don't fuck with Franklin. They just annoy Zick in the middle of the night.
right.
DM me some stupid shit. On Twitter, these fucking stupid.
I don't even get why you get it because we have a page.
I know.
And I have rights to that page, and I don't see any DMs
yeah,
go to that
they-
page.
Just do DMs.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to add, because now that I have the keys to the Twitter, when I post on Facebook, I'm going to add that people can message it with like business inquiries and plans on having TATX at your event because it's yeah, like, well, all I'm saying is think about it. If you're having a Tekken event in Austin without TATX presence, you're fucking lacking, boy. Your shit is trash. Like, I mean, it might pop, it might, but
TATX is like more than.
Let's have a Tekken event without the Tekken scene.
yeah, let's have a Tekken event without the core of the Tekken community backing it or supporting it in any shape or form. Like, oh, word? What y'all doing down there? Actius, if I had a podcast, I don't know if you'd want to watch it. Because, I don't know, after I run out of fun stuff to talk about, then all I have is, annoying stuff that, black people talk about when they're high, like their trials and tribulations. So, that's where it gets, bad.
That's what y'all talk about when y'all high? Trials and tribulations?
Have you...
I've been higher on black people, but they are not talking about
Hey.
that
You have to
sad
wait.
shit.
You have to wait.
This is a family-friendly stream, you fucking animal.
Sorry. Well, if you've watched Dave Chappelle, he made the joke first. I'm just expanding upon it. He did make that joke, and yes, I like to have fun. I like to have fun. But eventually, there comes a moment. There's a moment that us alcoholics like to declare a moment of clarity, where you're gonna think to yourself, "Man, I'm really in these, huh? I'm really, I'm really in this shit right now." Losing out on almost 20 people. Yeah, you're just gonna lose out on almost 20 people because you're not really fucking with TATX. Cool. That's great. So, anyways, yeah, trying to get back to it again. I kind of want to help because I'm thinking about it, but again, I gotta see what's in it for me because I was $500 in the hole, but since commentating set count, I'm now $400 in the hole. Once the $400 has been cleared, generous blasphemous might come back, but I can't spare a penny for fuckers, man. Why? Why? So helping this event, it's just I already said my piece, man. You're just coming to me last second. You want me to make it great, but I already used my Whataburger wand, so I can't hit it with the classic blasphemous Whataburger coupons. So I already can't do my razzle dazzle there. So what can I do for the players? Because I like to do something for the players. Any time I can, even if it's small. If it's a pop bonus, sure. If it's anything I can do, sure. But you're coming to me at the last fucking second. So I don't know.
I feel like last week was like that.
Yeah. And I was sketched out because it was at the same event as and I was like, let me learn what happened with the whole Jowie and thing first because if I just I'll work with you, man. No, I didn't know. I didn't know this. Yeah, I was let me actually figure out what happened because people these days are burning a bridge, and they'll be like, yeah, Franklin's on my side. And I'll be like, wait, y'all are at war? I'll be like, I had no idea.
Franklin's still on the bridge.
Yeah, Franklin's still on the bridge as y'all are burning it. I was like, wait, I thought we were all friends. No, he fucked us over. So I had to just clarify that story, which was really healthy. But yeah, man, like 5 setups. I have 3 that I can guarantee that I can get of my own. But like, yeah, man, like, I don't know. Who are the people playing on these setups? Do I even need to bring 5? Like, what players are going, man?
You know, you said Tekken was autopilot, so I figured they'd all be there.
It is autopilot.
Ah.
It is autopilot. I'm just under one recommendation. Oh, not. And then the best part. I hope George is listening. The best part in all of this is where George comes in. Is I haven't even looked at this date. Let me take a look at it. This is the greatest part. So that shit said December 14th, right?
Saturday.
That's on a fucking Saturday.
Guess where we're not going?
George, are you in here?
No, he ain't.
Damn it, Beat Slicer. So yeah, it's on a fucking Saturday.
He's not in here.
This Vestio thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
the Marriott.
It's at the Marriott. At the Motel 6.
So it's on Saturday. So like, fam.
Fuck no.
And the Tekken's not going to make because it doesn't have the Tekken ATX. Like, this seems like a soft equation. It's like, I feel like you got handed.
Yeah, like.
You're taking a math test. The professor handed you a problem, and you're so worried about this test, you don't even realize he handed you a solved problem.
Right.
You don't even got it.
Because not even that, because then the next issue comes up, right? Let's say I do go in. Like, yeah, let's do it, right? Okay, who's streaming it? Let's ask. Do you even want to stream that event if it was good?
No.
Unfortunately, no. I can only imagine what Kalis would say. Kalis, no. If I said that to Kalis, look at me. No. Look at me. No.
laugh at you.
Oh, wait. I'm going to pause it. This is the Kalis response right here. The smile and the slow head tilt, right? The imitation on deck. Just smile. Just like that. And I'd be like, that funny, huh? He'd be like, Jesus Christ. He's like, are you serious? Then I'd be like, no, Jamal, I'm not. No, it's pretty open. It's open and no one rents it out and there's good parking and it's on the side of a highway. So people really seem fond of these highway side venues. I think it's pretty dope. The Snake Way. Dude. 2021, I'll bring y'all Snake Way. We're going to have a series of tournaments along the chain of hotels following the 183. If you can make it to the next venue alive, you can enter. Fucking godlike. Yeah.
Right. See you.
The redemption bracket is 2 miles down. If you survive. Shit. Yeah, dude, Snake Way. But oh, what up, man?
What's up?
Chilling. Yeah. It's fresh. But so yeah, I think like I don't know, man. It being on Saturday, I can't fuck with it, man. I just can't. I think I'll just let that one go. Because wait, did he even post a time? Does it have a time? If it has a time, this is a done deal. It's body bags if this thing has a time.
Oh, what the fuck? The fucking... I think I accidentally fucking banned Actius.
Yeah, sure. It was an accident. That's what he wants us to believe.
Actius, no!
No!
Unban Actius, hurry. Poor Actius. Yeah, we're just talking about how
What the
People are
fuck?
giving a fuck.
I accidentally clicked something and he got
We're
banned.
just talking about how people at the last second are
Sorry,
trying to
Actius.
like get
I
my
didn't mean
support
to.
for their event. Ryan knows. You know what's funny? It's whack. The biggest problem I have is that when I have like a catchphrase that's like born out of something bad, I hate the fact I get to use it.
Yeah.
Once again, I can say, where your ass was at when we was eating all the squirrel meat. God damn it. Like, it's simple.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, man? Like, oh, the last minute. Help me. Yeah, it's like, where your ass was at, man? We was out here starving, struggling.
That SOS special.
Right. Now in the final hours, we seek help.
Gotta climb that mountain on your own now, son.
Right, man.
We ain't got no more rope left.
Show up on Sunday just for Easter type.
Yep.
So you really have to stop doing that.
Except for instance, show up to the holiday without anything to bring for the potluck, but they take 2 plates home with them. Fuck out of here.
Sneaking out the back with saran wrap and shit.
Yeah, they hiding it behind like a bookshelf or something, so no one takes it. Get out of here.
Bringing flowers to the funeral when they should have brought the soup when they was sick, Dooney.
There we go.
Yeah, Actius got clipped by some. He got clipped by a rogue mod. It definitely wasn't me accidentally shooting him.
Actus got killed by a stray bullet. You hate to see it. Streets are wild, man. Yeah, my homie. No, not my homie. I was telling a story earlier. Dude got cut open on the bus in Arizona today. It's crazy out there, folks. Be careful.
Dude,
Franklin, did you tell them about what I sent you?
What? Oh. UGK sent me a news article about somebody that had been hit by hot diarrhea in a drive-by.
UGK,
What's up?
you need to practice crouch dash 1 after dark upper.
My biggest Yeah.
The lariat?
concern with that whole thing was I was just so concerned at the fact of, well, how'd they know it was hot?
Like, if you do dark upper lariat and then the regular combo, that's max damage.
Oh, I should actually try to do it. All right.
You should start practicing it now, because now is a good time.
Because it's just casual.
Yeah, bro. Bust jasuals.
What else? I think that's all I got to say, man. Oh wait, I didn't find the time for that event. Whenever we find out what time Tekken is, we'll know. Because he's already got an idea. He gave me the time that we have access to the venue. He said we have access to the venue from 3 p.m. till 10. So that's already not a good time for a 4 p.m. start.
Nope.
So it's got to be something in the evening you're looking at. Yeah, I think this might speak for itself. But again, if the people want it, I'll support it. And what I mean by that is, I think there will still be people that show up to that event, even if I don't help them, right?
Oh, you can't make TWT finals? Can't make the viewing party, if there is one? I don't
Cousin wedding. Hey, do the wedding, fam. Weddings are powerful shit.
Dude, just sneak that shit out on your phone.
Weddings are powerful shit, Dooney. Make that shit.
When is that? That is soon.
Besides, Dooney, there's no Jimmy J. Tran.
I think there is. You don't like this? That
You
you're
don't
not Rice
want
Hill?
to be Rice Eel. Just be better. Don't idolize the rice. Be better.
Hawaii's honey. Top. Oh, there
Jimmy
he
is 15, huh?
Yeah, Jimmy's in. Unless something crazy happens in
Wait,
Atlanta.
is Shadow in?
Yeah. It doesn't have his breakdown of points on here. Oh, it does. So, Shadow's maxed out on points. You can't?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm about to jump on in a second here. The Frank show has ended. The block for my podcast has ended. Wait,
Rest
but
is
Actius,
almost
you
in.
didn't explain. Because I did ask that question. If I had a podcast, what would you want me to talk about?
Nobi is almost in. Or Nobi is in. Yeah, Anakin's in. He's number 3.
Of course. Like, I can't see the chat right now, right? But I'm going to guess what Actius says. I don't know. You just seem to always have interesting topics to talk about.
Jimmy only in if he does well at ATL. Top 10 are 100% in? Okay. So Jimmy not confirmed, but Jimmy likely. The top 10 are 100% in. So let's look at who is 100% in real quick. I think this will be a good topic for the Blastcast.
Yeah. The Blastcast.
So double
That's a short name for now. It's a working title.
Rongchu, Always Horny, Super Akoma, Arslan Ass, JDCR, Chikurin, Anakin, Lohai, and Ni. Jimmy's only goal is to kill Pakistan. Spoken like a true American.
Pakuma. Too strong.
Yo, Wise Honey has jumped 12 places since the ranking has been updated. Rongchu's gone up 2.
But
Latif Butt not in. Maybe he's on the next page. Latif Butt is 26th. So he would have to do really well. Kudans is 32. Kudans would have to do really well.
yeah, I thought about saying I failed No Nut November to that thing you sent me, but then I realized that that's not the right path. So that doesn't work, UGK.
I was not trying to give you fodder.
You were explaining. I realized why, by the way, when I sent you that message. You thought that had to do with me because I was talking about people with doo-doo under their fingernails.
For Pakistan to qualify, yeah, they do. They have had probably a disparity of events. I think they've had a few dojos though. But it seems like every single one of them that travels outside of Pakistan does really well.
Damn it, Actius, you're ignoring me? Answer the damn question, kid. Please.
There's Twitch delay.
I know, but it was earlier.
Oh.
He's talking about events now. I need to know so that way I can start preparing content.
I just got back. Oh, so he didn't even see that he accidentally got shot.
Oh, okay. Well, so what I said, Actius, was if I was to do a podcast, what
Yeah,
would
that's a
you
regular
even want
stick,
me to
probably.
talk about? And then I said, in before, it's, I don't know, you seem to have stuff to talk about all the time. But, yeah, if that's what you're going to say, feel free to still say that. But, I'm curious.
I don't even know.
I don't even know. I knew it. I don't even know. Just do your thing. That's kind of what everyone expects of me, right?
I do think that if you did have a podcast, it would be very good for English majors
It'd be
to
helpful.
study, because in order to talk to you and glean the information, you have to be able to pass the college English class.
That's good. Yeah. Because what I would tell someone, right? If I had the podcast, what I would say is, you know what I call set count, and how the way I refer to set count and how I got dealt with, and the way I got dealt with this event that's coming up, and the way that Brass Tap treated me,
Yeah.
we call that unilateralism. They're like, what's unilateralism? Unilateralism is a fancy way to say, let's fuck Franklin over. And when you go look up that word, you'll find that that's exactly what it means. It's like unilateralism. Well, what's that word mean? It means make sure Franklin gets fucked over. Period.
Yeah.
That's what it seems everyone is a huge fan of with these events.
How was Tatsuya?
Oh, so I liked it. I just got the wrong shit. I think you missed that conversation in the chat. So like when I say I liked it, right? The noodle texture is different. So like it's hard for me to say which noodle I like better. I'd have to experiment more, but I got the wrong broth.
Have you
So
had udon yet?
what's up?
Have you had udon yet?
Udon?
Udon.
No.
So, udon is like the actual Japanese style of noodle. They're like thicker.
Oh, are those like the wheat looking ones?
They're buckwheat noodles, yeah.
Oh, I've had those, but not in a ramen place, not in a broth. I've had those over like Mongolian type of places.
We should get udon sometime.
So
Udon
wait,
is really good.
let me finish that thought. I then had a spoonful of Grayson's broth, and I realized that I have made the wrong choice. So I'll definitely try. I'm more than willing to eat at both places, but I have to go to Tati again and get the correct broth, for sure. The sake was nice. You about to say something? Show me something? Oh, I thought. Sorry.
Okay.
Y'all just kept looking at it.
Oh, I was
well,
like,
you
because
leaned
you
forward
leaned
like you were
forward
gonna
with
say
it.
something.
I was like, is he about to show me something? Okay, my bad.
That's just funny. Y'all
You
both
make-
looked at me at the same time.
You even make trying noodles sound interesting. I can make a lot of things sound interesting. You know, I have a book about this. It's called The Silver Tongue. It's kind of the way that works, Actius. I've been pulled over by cops, I think, 6 times, and I've never got a ticket when 4 of those times I should have. And I think that's just because I got away with words. But not everyone can be so lucky and have this color skin with that record.
I mean, I will say this, even in the worst of times, you still keep that attitude about you. You still got robbed at 3 in the morning was making the police laugh that responded to this.
Oh, yeah. When I got robbed, I made the police laugh.
Just so you know, they made me titties on the phone, don't judge me.
Yeah. When the cops came, they're like, because they tracked it, we're like, we're going to find it. I was like, y'all going to find the phone? And then they found it, and then they brought it back. And I was like, what are y'all doing with the phone? Why can't I have it? They're like, well, we need to take it for evidence. Evidence, huh? I was like, well, I'm not sure what y'all plan to do with it, but look, there might be some weird stuff on there, but if you can get like some titties or something, but my dick ain't on it, right? So if you at least find the guys, we're good. And they started laughing. And I was like,
I leave on January 10th.
how do you even do it?
Got a silver tongue, dog.
The wheat-looking ones. I don't know, man. I think my ability with words is I never shut up. So I kind of like, I don't know.
It's like an APM word, but with words.
Yeah, like I never shut up, and then it never. Oh, a huge thing is I used to challenge my mom all the time because I would say shit, and then she thought I didn't know what I was talking about. So that became like a game, right? Because then I was like, I'm gonna say some big shit, and she's gonna think I don't know what I'm talking about. But then she like quizzed me on it, and that became fun, right? And then like
Raffy Shore.
Yo, Raffy Shore?
You ain't been around in a while, dog.
Yeah, dude, you crawling out from under the fucking gutter? Welcome back. Gone but not forgotten. You like the Devil Gin changes?
Wait, I thought you picked Katarina.
I am mixing him up. Also, he's a Katarina player. He looks like the fucking old ass boomer.
Fucking, he looks like Rico.
Yeah, see? You know exactly what I'm talking about. Because when I heard Raffy Shore, I saw the face in my mind. And then I'm like, oh, wait. No, he's shorter.
Yeah.
Rico's fucking taller, but Rico's a fucking boomer who plays Devil Gin. Look, Raffy, don't hate me, man. How do you like the Katarina changes? You know what?
Break the throat.
I'm
UGK.
sorry. You can roast me and drag me for that one all you want, Raffy. But when you see Rico, if I ever get him to crawl out of the gutter, which is where you as a Katarina player most definitely were,
It's aight.
you'll see him. I know it'll be all right, Raffy. We're cool. We don't really have beef. I know it's all love, man. What else would I say? Yeah, so with the cops, how I got the cops to like let me go, I couldn't say. One of the cops was really pressed to give me a ticket, and he was like, I'm gonna make you do this roadside test. And I passed that shit. How I passed the roadside test? Don't ask me. I just did what he told me to do. I probably accredit that to being a gamer. Good hand-eye coordination. I was like, if I pass this with an S rank, I win. So I just S ranked that shit. I was like, get bopped, fool. He was like, he really did do everything I said. Fuck. But nerfing Magic 4 is whack.
Why he got a snowflake?
Because it's
I don't
cold.
know. He donated to charity in 2018.
Hardcore, Dooney. Hardcore. Professional's good.
You've been so poor. Oh. Professional difficulty. Damn.
You been poor?
So they can't hang out with his friends on
Well, like-
Friday and play Tekken on Saturday.
Have you considered getting sponsored by TATX?
Do we?
No, but I can at least get $8 for a man to play Tekken. And if gas is an issue, we do have a guy who's currently transporting quite a number of people to our events because he has nothing better to do at his time.
Huh?
But I just got a new job, so hopefully I can more into Saturdays.
Hell yeah, more Saturdays.
Yeah, dude, more Saturdays. Hell yeah, bro. Needs a Gormless cat? We don't need anything, but we'll take it.
I heard they let any idiot join.
They let any idiot join. I don't know about that, Dooney. It's a
Only if they work on an album.
yeah. Only if they're working on an album, man. Like it might be a wide entrance, but it's a small exit like a funnel. You feel me? Like not many people make it out. They can come in all they want, but the fire is hard. So
Fire rises.
the fire rises. Not-
Yeah, we got more viewers than the fucking set count.
Damn, imagine it. We have more viewers than SetCount, the regional event in Austin. Holy shit. And Beats and Cabbage Slicer isn't even here? It's like we're the core of the community or something. Fucking nuts. Are you crazy?
They heard AK was playing AK and they showed up.
That's crazy.
Toiler.
My name is false advertising.
Dude, like I said, my biggest gripe was just the production.
It was on this stream.
2 toilets,
Two
dude.
toiler.
Both broken.
2 toilets down.
I'm laughing when I came back and y'all were looking at me fucking trying to traverse the bog.
Dude, you
I was so upset, dude. Because I heard it was fixed and I was like, okay, they're fixed. And then I go and the sign was still moved and I was like, now's my time. And then like, I look and there's a puddle and I'm just like,
Dude, I had the fucking Mission Impossible over that shit. The fucking
broken toilets? So at set count, TGL is a brand new venue.
What are you doing, UGK?
And
Are you stoned?
I'm aiming so hard. He was supposed to die.
and it's a brand it's a brand new venue, and I've been talking with Imran. We were supposed to have a major there with me and the Philosopher's Legacy, but that got delayed, and then set count popped up and robbed it of its like time slot. So yeah, basically TGL's new venue. I know Imran. I met with Imran before the place opened. We were talking about all the things that the venue has, and we were really hype about it. And the thing that Imran was really proud of was his bathroom. He showed me the bathrooms, and he was like, I got these brand new toilets and sinks. And I looked, and I was like, those are good-looking toilets, Imran. I was like, good shit. And then, like, I come in for TGL, and, like, Imran's sitting. He's got massage chairs in there, too. So that's pretty cool. He's sitting in the massage chair, and it's going, right? He's just sitting there, and I've never seen the man look so stressed. I was like, Imran, man, what's happening? And he's like, man, Smash players blew up my toilets, man. And I was like, what do you mean? I was like, what do you mean they blew up your toilets? I was like, it stinks in there. He's like, no, dude. He's like, they're out of order. I'm already $200 a piece in the hole. And he's got his credit card in his hand. And I was like, are you serious? And he's just like, the plumber's on his way right now. And I'm just like, I'm like, Imran. I was like, what are these kids doing? Are they just swallowing cheese pizza without chewing it? Like, he's just like, God damn, man. And then, like, later on, he points out to me that he's like, they have a history of fucking up toilets, you know? And I was like, damn, that is kind of true, ain't it? I didn't even realize that, but Yeah, apparently the Smashers blew up. Apparently the Smashers blew up both of the fucking toilets, man. So I was like, Imran. So then I started just bugging him about shit. I was like, well, I'm sorry to tell you this, but the very first thing I planned to do was come over and use those toilets. Because, you know, when I had saw them before this place opened, I was really excited to piss in that thing. And he's like, well, you can't, man. And I was like, well, what are you going to do to make it right for me, man? He's like, I mean, I'll take you to Wendy's. I was like, oh, shit, Wendy's? I was like, all right, man, if we go to Wendy's, can you grab me food while we're there? Can I get, like, a Baconator with, like, quad cheese? And he's like, no. Hell no. I was like, man, don't worry. I promise I'll hold it down. Don't worry. But, yeah, no, he was like, you got to go to Wendy's or something, man. And then, like, yeah, so that was it. the toilets were fucked up. Shotgun pouring out the can with laxative juice to flush it out.
Push it down.
Yeah, Spider House didn't have those bathrooms, but they at least actually, you know, they had their bathrooms. Unfortunately, I'd love to say that the TGL bathrooms I think are better than Spider House, but the ones at Spider House worked, right? So like, but they looked a lot better, and you know, Smash players shoving the whole roll down the fucking tube.
The whole cheese pizza.
Yeah, the whole cheese pizza, just plugging it down the hole. Someone said like it's the pizza and glue. I was like, that's true. The pizza and glue. Yeah, just lock that shit up. And, yeah, so that's what happened there. And then, like Sickleby's saying, the setups, the layouts, that also was kind of haphazard. But that's also not how it was supposed to go. But that was done with Jowie. With the guys I'm working with, Imran had already gave us the floor plan. So when I walked in and I saw the things back there, I was like, this isn't the floor plan we have. So this is not to our plan. So this is some nut shit, but we're just going to let it rock.
As long as Tekken gets to stay out of the dungeon.
Yeah. I mean, if we're in the dungeon alone, that's good too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
As long as there's no Smash players in the dungeon. And we're in there.
I'm not sure there's enough space to sit in one of those bathrooms. Get this. I thought that way too, but there is enough space because he has one toilet pointing one way and one toilet pointing another. That way, if you're a wide guy, you go to the one on the left. If you're a long guy, you go to the one on the right. So he actually has accounted for that. And I saw that and I was like, that's pretty smart. I respect that. He was like, this toilet points this way, you know? This toilet points that way. I was like, yeah, that works. Smart man.
I think we'll be satisfied with any bathroom. We have the worst designed bathroom in the history of bathrooms.
That's true. We got to sit at that. We got to hit that 45-degree angle.
You have to step in and diamond formation. Do a yoga pose to get into the bathroom.
What, the one upstairs? Yeah. Cursed. Dude, if that toilet was any closer, they deadass would have just cut a chunk out of the door.
It's like you couldn't put this in the corner next to the
No.
Fucking A. He said, suck the chile out my ass. I feel that, Dooney. Little X-rated, but I feel that. Almost made me lose No Nut November. Smash
Should have done the
players.
sidewalk combo.
Broken and covered.
You could.
But yeah, like there's other things that could have been done to improve that event, and I've talked with Jowie about the next thing I help him do. But I really hope people don't like, and you'll see, guys, it'll get better because I plan to keep working with him. I just plan to have it go more in my favor next time, and if it doesn't, then once again you're not gonna get my support because.
It's the shit. One of the primary reasons I'm losing weight is to shit comfortably in the downstairs bathroom at Trashbag.
That is the tightest goal I've ever heard because it sets such a precedent. Like you have to you gotta work hard, Doonaru. I don't think it's humanly possible. It's not anatomically right. Like what do you?
No, you just gotta be a long boy.
You're crazy, dude. so I can shit properly at Trashbag. That's that shit right there. Literally. Uh,
How freaking bad is it? The downstairs bathroom at Trashbag is
no, it's just basically there's a cupboard that's in your way if you were trying to sit down on it. So you have to like shit. You have to sit on the toilet at 45 degrees. I mean,
for the downstairs one.
you have to. It's not humanly unless I don't know about you, but unless your thighs are like pencils.
Like me?
Yeah, I was
Like
like,
me?
yeah, no, it wouldn't even work for you, Zick. Like unless your thighs are like pencils and you got nothing between your legs, it's not happening. I brought the Smash Milfs over one time.
Oh,
we
yeah?
were out clubbing and the Smash Milfs needed to use the bathroom, and I didn't even think about it, but I had them use that bathroom, and I was like, they're not gonna say nothing about it, and they didn't, and I'm like, it's just like,
Dude,
it's the weirdest design fucking shit, but it was 3 females, they all used it, and I was like, one of them is gonna complain. They all came out, none of them complained. I was like,
Dude,
They must be
that
too drunk to
bathroom
care.
is like super cursed.
On the plus side, you got a place to put your shit.
yep.
Feeling that.
Yeah, it's good. That bathroom is sick for mobile gaming.
You got like an armrest, you know.
Yeah.
Just take a nap when you need to.
Yeah, dude, you get your phone stand out and you put it on the counter.
That bathroom is for mobile gaming.
You're hitting that Resident Evil 4 Leon mode.
They did have soap because I had stocked it with soap, Sickleby. I planned ahead. But yeah, usually like, so what I do, just so you know, Sickleby, is I use, if I don't have the soap stocked in both places, I take the soap away from the guest bathroom because fuck y'all. And then I just put it up there. And then I'll try to put soap back down there, but
I forgot to grab a new one for the
yeah, you heard this, man. So I apologize for that, but I try to keep the soap issue balanced between my needs. At least they have TP down there now. Damn, Sickleby, we left you just with the mud butt one day. Sickleby was just stuck. What'd you wind up using? Your hand? Get all that boo-boo under your nails?
I'm not a toilet paper. You know what I had to do. I had to use the thumb. And that moment on, they started calling me stink bomb.
You gotta be careful, man. No, because me and my friend had a talk about this. Me and my friend, damn, Sickleby, I'm sorry, man. You should have texted me or something. I would have like put a roll by the door and like gave you like a signal. But damn, Sickleby got that dookie under his fingers. Don't touch your eyelids. That's how you get pink eye, man. Cause my friend told me that, right? You know how people talk about farting on pillows, you get pink eye? I was like, and then he's like, you know that's from fecal matter, right? I was like, what? He's like, yeah, pink eye's from fecal matter. Then he explained to me idiots wiping with 1-ply or using their hand like Sickleby.
This was before you lived here.
Oh, this is before I lived there? Damn. Okay.
Wait, what are you talking about? Frank don't live here.
True.
Who said that?
What?
I'm trying to get my ass kicked about fecal matter.
All up under the fingernails. It's crazy, dude. Thinking it's all fine and dandy. You see the black line under your fingers. You're like, oh, it's just a little dirt. Pink eye.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. That's human DNA. You fucking idiot. Nasty. Franklin puts the roll by the door, knocks twice, and gives the ollie ollie oxen free. What would I say if I did that? I would like put it by the door. Fuck. Yeah, no, the ollie ollie oxen free is good. I might hit it with the nigga knock, just the. You know the knock, UGK. How do you knock on your friend's door?
The same way I knocked on your house door when you're not here.
Well, I couldn't hear it. Must have not been the right knock then, UGK. Perhaps not. But there's a certain way that sounds like you're a cop, and another way that knocks and sounds like you're a friend or a homie.
That rhythm is the difference.
The rhythm,
The flow.
the beat. If it don't sound like grinding, we ain't answering.
Hop kick.
He's blocking down forward. What does that tell you?
Hop kick.
Y'all never played that game as kids? I know, man. I know.
Didn't have TP or soap.
It's a struggle, man. Because no one used it.
Yeah, you just went up to Sam's bathroom.
Dark times.
Went it was Sam's bathroom.
The dark ages. The brown ages. Shit. Literally. Poor Sickleby.
UGK, you should have done that roll. The roll you just tried to do after he got out of the combo.
Looking for answers.
When you break the floor near the wall, do the, I don't know what the string is, but you like end in the roll. That's like your good wall ender.
Looked at the sink and thought about it. There's only one way out of here. Bear Grylls flashbacks start playing in his head. Brain blast. The loofah.
The blast cast. First
Episode
episode is
is
about shit.
Doo doo, man.
Down 2-4-3. That string.
Like actual poo poo. This paints a whole new perspective on every time Ricky has been. Right.
He went and got that Taco Bell garbage.
Dark times. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it, Tofu, because I know that's what you're into. I know you're into some kinky stuff, man. I try to keep an open mind. The scat man.
The scat cat.
Just spit water out of my mouth. Huh.
Thank you for letting me know, but I'm not into that
standing
either. Good to know. Beware of your electronics.
Wall standing 4. Yes. I don't know. I think King only has wall standing 4 for that.
Yeah. Wall standing 4. Or no, wall standing 4 would be the best. I was gonna say dick jab, but wall standing 4 is more
Wall
plus.
yeah.
Way more plus. What was I even thinking? Yeah. Still thinking about that damn doo-doo. You're fucking dying? Ricky gonna always have a giant Death Stranding backpack full. The Death Strand... Dude, Zick Stranding is coming up. Zick Stranding.
It's fucking Zick Stranding every time I walk into a TV house. Have you ever seen that shit? Got fucking 3 backpacks on.
You're carrying all this equipment. Bridges. Yeah, dude. Zick Stranding. Like BB. He has Tori in that fucking BB case.
Oh my god. He totally would do that. Dude, my mom has one of those fucking things for her pet squirrel.
Pet squirrel?
Yeah.
Damn. Looks like the wackest game. I'm glad that you said looks, because looks can be deceiving.
Probably only looks whack because you're watching Eris play it, and Eris doesn't know how to play video games.
Eris is actually bad at games unless he
Really likes them.
unless he really likes them. It's not fun, but it's mad interesting. Fun is always an opinionated topic. Fun is a subjective topic. I can promise you it's interesting. So I'm not going to say you're wrong, Tofu, but what I agree with Ricky on is I don't think you can turn that game on and have fun within 10 minutes. The experience of fun requires investment.
Yeah, the lore, learning about the world.
Yeah, getting some advancement, right? And that takes time, which unfortunately...
Everyone's like, oh, this game starts off so slow. It's like, but the way I look at it is you gotta see how broken everything is to fix it.
Right.
You gotta understand how messed up everything
Where your ass was at, Ryan? When they was eating all the squirrel meat. I can't fix these issues if I don't know what's out there. Eris subs coming through.
The fuck?
I mean, soon people will be RPing Death Stranding, and I'm so down for that. Has anyone ever watched the fucking San Andreas RPing? Because those are pretty good.
Never watched that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's funny. I gotta think. What's another topic? I think I'm done with the veg TO talk. I think we're gonna let that event be that event. I really wish Cabbage Slicer was here. And where is he? Isn't he always dying for these streams?
Yeah, he's probably busy at work.
On a Tuesday?
Dude, I thought I wasn't gonna be busy at work today, and I was mad busy, and it was like 30 fucking degrees outside.
Nah, dude. I think George has abandoned us. I think he's dropped his TATX sponsorship. He's gone black. He's gone dark.
I think he would just go more Bears pictures.
More bears. Just all bears.
Start tweeting the word Bears. There's some dude playing Death Stranding on a treadmill. Treadmill?
Sounds about right.
No? They changed that in season 3. Minus 13 mid-mid. Great.
We've talked about VegTO. Talked about that. Oh, yeah, my fucking PR. I'm glad people noticed the too thirsty. Too thirsty, too low. Let's see. It's coming, man.
Start naming all the thirsty lows after Fast and Furious.
No, I refuse to do that.
I don't want to be a part of that.
No, I'm not doing that. Because that
Thirsty
eventually.
Low 3,
No.
Tokyo Drift.
I'm not doing that because that eventually means. I'm not doing that because that eventually means Paul Walker has to die, and I'm good on that. That shit hurt enough the first time.
Yeah. Dude, I get sad when that fucking song comes on the radio.
I feel that. There are certain things, dude. Like they're just too strong, man. It's up there.
Talk about Akuma nerfs.
Like Jaguar almost fucking teared up when fucking Death Stranding started playing the easy way out. I was like, I feel that, dude.
Yeah, oh man.
Easy way out, dude.
Hey, where that plays to?
Talk about Aguma nerfs. All right. How do we nerf Aguma? All right. Less meter, even less meter.
Oh, so I think the nerf only being the meter is just a discrete nerf so that we can keep the fucking
It's basically so
the
that
tournament
you can keep
going. The Tekken World Tour intact.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
so that you can keep the integrity of the.
All that balance Fast is gonna take.
Yeah. I think after this, if they do one, he'll probably lose down 2 combo. It'll either.
I think the easiest, I think a very easy way is I think you can keep the meter game the same, but I think you should limit well no, because then it becomes hard. I was gonna say 1 FADC per combo, but in Tekken, a game of guaranteed hits,
Yeah.
a combo is hard to
I think just
define.
make it so that when he does a combo on you, like when you're you start getting scaled, the damage scaling starts happening while you're standing still. For him, because that's like where all of it is coming from.
I think anytime he FADCs, the next move should be scaled to all hell.
Yeah.
That
Do
would
him
help.
dirty like Geese. Like down 2 fireball FADC, that should already scale. Like that shouldn't be doing 100% damage.
Goki now has 0 meter gain. Goki got, you know what I like about it? So thinking about how it is now, right? And this is the way I'm trying to, how am I going to take advantage of the meter nerf? So the way I see myself taking advantage of the meter nerf is if these dudes want meter before they try to go in for strings and they don't want me in their face, they're going to have to do something to get meter. As a Street Fighter player, you know that's sending the plasma. If this boy starts sending plasma, you all need to have your anti-plasma move ready. Because I think the Akumas are eventually going to rationalize that they need to create distance and play more patiently and generate meter, because the lack of meter means like they're either got to poke safer, cancel less, and like wait until they get their full stick of butter. Once they get their full stick of butter, then it's party time, right? Because if not, then they're not gonna have full meter, and then they'll do some combo that isn't going to kill you, and it'll just put you in rage, and then you'll kill them. They want to get a combo that's strong enough to where the issue of rage is off the table. You're just dead. So I think I think they'll have to figure out some way to get that butter up. And a scrub Akuma will rationalize plasma. A better Akuma will rationalize good neutral and blocking. but
Demon,
that ain't
demon,
gonna
I think
happen.
Demon flip dive kick counts as a special move, so.
Yeah. Well, like
Probably-
that can happen too, but there's answers for like the excessive demon flips, because that's all Eliza does.
Oh,
We
yeah,
deal
yeah,
with
yeah, yeah,
we can deal with that.
They're gonna make his meter like really slow to build, and they're gonna give him meter on whiff normal.
Beast Slicer, we missed you. You're gonna have to watch this VOD, man.
Blasphemous sounds like Zordon.
Zordon Rangers. Man, I could do a Zordon impression. I'm sorry, it might be the amount of juice I've had today. Let me get more. Why do I sound like Zordon?
Ryceal, where are you? Are you fucking reading trash manga? Waiting for that Chainsaw Man chapter to drop? Why? Because he does?
Is there something wrong with reading manga? Well, George is working. I know
Yeah,
George ain't doing nothing either than... George is doing a few of things. He's either reading manga...
George is playing Pandora's Box 6.
George is either playing a video game, stoning,
Or
Or
helping
working.
some stupid customer.
yeah, working, or helping some idiot customer, or stopping some idiot customer. Those are the things that George should be doing. If he's not doing those things, it might be his day off.
Yeah, and then he might be here.
Playing games.
I saw that.
You saw it?
The down 4?
Somebody saw it.
Oh, George. It's not a monthly, Sickleby. It's a grudge match between us and Houston. And when I say us and Houston, he means the DBZ scene in Houston. I said I wanted to go to that event before he talked about adding Tekken because I just want to see the DBZ scene lose $1,000 to Houston. I'm about that. I'm so
they'll
down
stream it
for
on
that.
Facebook, don't worry. Just got a 5,000 win orange rank law. Should have just come to TV. Should have.
Dude, imagine playing this law, right? You're going to play this law, and then you're going to show up to Big Saturday. You're going to show up to Big Saturday and lose to the same people. Sorry, I missed it. They're laughing at it. I missed it, though.
It was a weird slow-mo.
I saw the end of it on the replay.
Yeah. Weird slow-mo. That's all it was.
George ain't never stoned? You know what? To keep with the theme of this stream, George is stoned on butt hash, of course. The finest of butt hash. Preen.
That Pandora's Box 6 butt hash.
Gamer goo and butt hash, huh?
They should sponsor Gambini.
Gambini? He's not sponsored yet?
Not by Gamer Goo.
Oh, yeah.
They make your hands not sweaty.
They really should.
Dude, fucking Gamer Goo should sponsor that Huarang player that I beat to get in the top 8.
Need to play Eric more. You do need to play Eric more, but you also don't, because I think it'll be interesting to see. But I think if you play him a first to 10, you'll know all you need to know about Eric. That's called being belligerent.
No.
You win.
I was about to say.
Dude, I get so confused when people call him Eric because I always think they're talking about Eunice to Eric.
Does
Or
that
like every other game.
say mild?
Mild?
No one's talking about mild.
No, I was.
Oh, what about mild?
He needs that Gamer Goo.
Mild
That boy-
has the Iceman too.
Dude, that boy's hands felt like a fucking squid.
What is it with people, man?
Well, like, I told you what he did when he tried.
Oh yeah, he did
He did
squid-handed
fucking,
you.
but he had a wet hand.
He squid-handed you
He
with
had
the
a
wet
fucking-
hand,
yeah,
huh?
dude.
No. You're right.
Yeah, like I went for a fist bump and he like put out his hand to do a
Block that,
handshake,
UGK.
and I reacted to it.
Oh.
And then like hold out your hand. Like he did the weirdest fucking thing. He was like, and he like was freaking out, like couldn't grab my hand, and I was like, dude, what the fuck?
He only sees the bad thing.
So he did that and his hand was wet.
Yes. This shit felt like a squid.
I only see the bad things. That's like my father when he only shows up to the games when we're losing.
Are you winning,
That's
son?
that shit, dude. I'll be like, damn, you finally made it. I see him in the stands. We're fucking down by 3 touchdowns, not 3 points. And I'm like, god damn. They fist to bench me. We too low on points, Dad. It's okay, UGK.
Makes eye contact with you on the field, leaves.
Right. Shows up. See him. He's like, sees me with the helmet off. Out of here. Saw everything he needed to see. That's how I feel about this Armor King play. See everything I needed to see. Just
sit down.
Don't let the string rip. Good break. Oh, back turn.
seeing it already. What will you do? You're gonna block, right? Oh, you can't. No, you. Yeah, that was. I didn't know it came out that fast. Damn. Let's see. What else? I don't think we talked about Veg TO. Oh yeah, that's what it was, George. That event is on Saturday, and he's asking me to support it. I'm not going to, because I know he hasn't talked to you about it, amongst other things. There's plenty of reasons I'm not going to, George, but I assume that once you know of this event, you'll laugh your ass off. Went to play him in chat. What event? Yeah, George, don't worry about it. That answer right there is the correct answer. What event? Just Debo on that ass. You know, we all got that event coming up, right? Right, Debo? We doing it together, right? I'm doing it. Oh, okay.
His own. Damn, he's got a Canada Cup.
It literally is.
Do you think he's got sponsorship by esports ecosystem?
Now I want to share my thoughts to make him better. Rycio or UGK? Oh, you were gauging. Now you want to share your thoughts after you play him. Yeah, I think you should. I mean, that's on you, Dunaru. You choose how you disperse knowledge. I try to stay a fountain, you know, where you're more like a hidden fucking fountain in a maze, right? People gotta like know how to like get past the Minotaur.
He's the gossip stone.
The gossip
stone. Not only do you have to find him, you also have to have the mask of truth. Otherwise, just say some nut shit.
Yeah, yeah, right. Me, I try to be a fountain. You just gotta walk up and have a cup ready. But
there's just a lot of information.
Yeah, you just gotta have a cup ready. But everyone else, nah, man. Bring a pot. His own Canada Cup. I love that. Because, you know, if it was his own Canada Cup, it might be lit. Man, you know what it is? Anytime I think about dealing with him, I really hate dealing with that dude's woman, dude. Anytime I talk business with him, she's always there, and I hate that shit. She be annoying me, dude. Of course she got an agenda. Of course she got an agenda. She had his kid. A crying woman is a scheming woman. Never forget that. It's true. Facts. Anyways, I just hate her because like she be in my she be like interjecting. Yo, but he hit her with the palm one time and I was like, okay, this nigga a G. She started like no. She started like going off at me. He hit her with the fucking like the hand. And she looked at it quiet. I was like, damn. I don't even know if it's $25, but I doubt it.
No, dude, it's a 5v5. It's $200.
That's right. No, George, you're right. It is not $25. It is $200. Yo! Yo! This shit is 200 bones. A whole fucking skeleton. 200 bones. Just oh fuck. Hang on. Whoa, that's too much.
I think you forgot.
Oh. No, it's like it's funny because Tekken obviously won't be that much, but like, yo, 200 blows?
No, dude, we ain't gonna get cooked. Nope.
He better hope Alex bails his ass out.
He won't.
Alex, or, what's it called? Relax, kid.
Tofu. If Tofu's on the squad, he's either dropping 200 or he's getting sponsored. And let me tell you something about getting sponsored by people that like to, claim that they've sold drugs. Usually when people lend you something of that, they expect some type of return on their investment.
Why do you keep trying to end the round with that move? What's wrong? What is wrong with?
Do it again.
What is?
I had to prove something.
Yo, Sickleby, the numbers. Tofu, are you dropping $200? You did win set count. You did place at set count, Tofu. You're one of the best DBZ players here.
One of the best
It's time to-
players in Austin, bro. I got 7th place.
Who's got around $200 for a video game during holiday season?
VegTO.
That's that shit, dude. That really is that shit. Like
Dude.
we're like there'd be a dude. This is why gangs suck, bro. Cause they'd be like, hey man, we gonna go fight this dude. It's like, what you mean? It's like, oh well, he got this drama. It's like, but man, it's like, ain't they just like stronger than us? It's like, yeah, but we gonna roll together. We gonna rise and fall together. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know.
You put on a hitbox.
Tofu is practicing. We saw him boot up. We saw him turn on DBZ earlier.
Yeah, he's playing versus Ken right now. Oh no.
Oh, playing versus Ken, huh? So let me get this straight. Let's talk about training. This is what I'll talk about, Actius. Let's talk about training and how to get better. So it's Austin versus Houston, right? And the Austin players play the Austin players. So you expect the echo chamber that is the Austin DBZ scene to compete and win against an out-of-town city that has proven their skill by just still playing the same 3 people? Okay. You can't stay in the echo chamber of skill and expect to get better. That's not how that works. Like, you can perfect small things, but if you just like go to war with like known talent, like you have to imagine that you're running into like vetted people. Like you can't box yourself in like that, and that's crazy. It's like, yeah, man, I play this person all the time, so I should beat this person. Why? I'd equate it to why I lose to random king players, because I play only Sickleby king, and then I'm like, man, everyone who plays king is at least as good as Ricky, and that's just not the case.
What if you're Pakistan? Well, Pakistan, I think, has a lot of people.
Well, no. When I say so, speed kick is right too, but I'll get to that, because what I'm saying is a little bit different. Because we're talking about a 5-on-5. What about Pakistan?
Well, he said, "What about Pakistan?"
Oh.
I think Pakistan has quite a lot of players. Those game centers that Fergus went to look
Yeah.
pretty packed.
Yeah, for sure.
It was like easy. It had 20 dudes in it.
Yeah, for sure. So what I mean by I agree with speed kicks is that when he says that one tryhard, what that tryhard is doing is they're doing what Ricky does. Ricky plays king, right? But he's willing to like break down, play other characters, and learn a lot of stuff. So if I just played Ricky and Ricky's willing to random select on me, if I start to do the same thing, over time, me and Ricky will eventually learn how to deal with the whole cast. But if I'm playing DBZ against the same 3 people, like, you'll be like, man, I play Franklin all the time, and all he ever does is pick Kazuya. Like, remember when I started to play my Asuka a little more, and people were like, well, let me play you with your Asuka. It's like, because you want to learn the Asuka matchup. You don't want me to just keep playing you with Kazuya. Because, like, that's not, like, sure, you'll be able to beat me, but this bracket has, like, 5 Asukas in it. So, like, you don't want to echo chamber that. You want to be like, hey, let's expand. If you're Pakistan, you just play Pakuma. Duh.
Lahore has over 10 million?
Yeah, play Pakuma. If you're Pakistan, you don't even think about anything other than the tier list.
UGK, you need to down back 3 into giant swing.
Where's that place out there in the desert where they're walking around a black stone?
Don't do this.
It's not what you think. My statement is that those people, the stone that they walk around is what Sanford Kelly said. The Mecca. I knew it was Mecca. I just didn't want to say Mecca. So yeah, the Mecca to them
This
is just pick a top tier. Yeah, on that stone, it says pick a top tier. That is what is transcribed on the black stone in Mecca. And that is Sanford Kelly's words, and that's why these people are playing Akuma. They're just like, we should just really play Akuma, huh? Yep. What happens when they nerf him? Well,
Switch?
We'll just switch. We'll just play what wins.
Well, it seems like most of them actually played other characters before Akuma. Like, Hera played Steve, and his Steve is pretty good.
Of course. Like, some of these guys aren't like...
Yeah, he plays Akuma.
Because to be able to defend against some of these strings
Who's
and
top
knowledge...
1 now? I think most people would argue that Akuma is probably top 1, but...
Pakuma. He is too strong.
I don't know.
Down three FADC is very strong, very good. Other Tekken characters, not good. Pakuma is too strong.
We sound like Chanel.
Chanel? I can't control my voice on certain accents. When I haven't like mastered it yet, it takes me time. No, he's saying I do.
F-tier after nerf? Yeah, dude, Dragunov sucks now.
But I can do a good Imran. I can do my old boss from Harkins. I can do a few people. I'd have to be around you long enough for me to get it. UGK, I don't know what to do. Ask questions. No, he does ask questions. He asked me questions last night. So he does like to ask questions. But right now, I'm not really in the... Dooney is yelling at you to ask questions.
Do careless, please.
You know what? We'll answer this. Hang on. You want to know what to do? You want me to coach you through beating Grayson right now? Sure. If it works, only if it works, though. So let's get one thing straight. You better not be trying to low parry. Because this character... Okay, good. Because he's got a move that is a low that already, if you're not good at low parrying, you're not doing. When he does that big-ass uppercut thing, you're not even trying... That thing, you're not even trying to punish with your fastest punish. And if you are, you're delaying it, so you're not punishing. The other thing you're doing is this guy's doing strings, and you're not holding blocks. And he's also throwing you with that with a 1+2 grab, which you might not know it's a 1+2 grab, but if you think about it, a throw that goes into a launch, it has to be a command grab. So you just need to be ready to tech that shit because he's doing it. Let's go over some more shit. What can we see? Okay, and that's fine if he does that, but do you know how to see the hands when he does that? Okay, so if you don't know how to see the hands, that's going to fuck you up because when he mounts you like that, you shouldn't be mashing. You should be looking at his hand and picking the corresponding button.
Yeah. Okay. So hold on. We'll show you. Just can you get real fast? So that when it says left hand, it's the 1, right?
Yeah, but you would press 2. So do it again, Grayson, and pick the 1 again, Grayson. But press 2, UGK. So in other words, you're pressing 2, and what that does is king turns to the right, which is where the hand is coming from. So you press it where the hand is coming from. Now, if you want to add the Sickleby tech onto this game, the Sickleby tech is when Grayson mounts you, just immediately press 2, or 1. Press 1 or the other. Because if he does the double axe handle, do the double axe handle one.
I think it's called like Mongolian Trush.
So if he does the double axe handle is slower than the 1 and the 2. So if you're already turned one way and he does that, that one's actually reactable. Or they're all reactable, but that one is more reactable. So then you just press 1+2. And if he didn't do that one, you would just need to make sure you're already turned the right direction. You are not going to get this right now that I've told you, so you'll have to practice that. But it's something to consider. But other than that, you're not punishing this fool. You're doing punishable shit. You got to understand Marduk's weaknesses as well. Marduk doesn't have good punishes. So because Marduk doesn't have good punishes, you shouldn't do... I'm not saying that you shouldn't do moves that, like, are... I'm not saying you should do moves extremely punishable, but you should consider that if you do, he's still going to just hit you with something simple. And that's his kind of key base. What else? I think Dunaru said you should do the sweeping low.
So you should get a notepad and write.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what you do after this. Okay, good. Why aren't we getting this man's legs? Okay, so I have a question. Why do you do that drop kick? Oh, okay. Because the drop kick is good, but, like, where are the down threes? And not only that, where are the forward neutral twos? Forward, neutral two. You didn't get the neutral? Forward. The rice seal, as you like to call it. Because it's not even rice seal. The good ass low? That? Super punishable? What did I just tell you about Marduk?
Ryseal just said touch this man's nuts.
Touch this man's fucking nuts.
Dunaru says to throw him.
It is too much. But you asked. And, oh, sorry.
You got a minute.
Oh, you said Frank? Okay.
And we got to end this, Johnny.
True that. Can I fight him real quick with King? Let me do the one match.
All right.
Did they take away the comments from VOD yet?
No.
I'll go back and look at the comments.
Well, they're not taking them taking away the comments. They're making it so you can't add them.
Oh, I mean, well, I can read them now.
Yeah. I don't think they're taking that away. That'd be stupid. But it'd also be stupid to take away commenting on them.
I mean, Twitch is dumb.
Twitch is dumb. You want to play Dooner more? He's so elusive. Good block, no launch.
Where is Ryso? Why did he not come out here?
He had to walk his doggo.
The blue stuff.
Blue stuff. We still have as many viewers as set count. Sick.
How many do we have?
11, 9.
Damn. There's 11 people watching me get my ass kicked. Sick.
Yeah. According to the stream summary, set count peaked at like 23 viewers, but I didn't see any point while I was on commentary where
That was Imran review body. But he couldn't do as much as he wanted because he had to pay for the toilets.
you can only afford 10 bots.
Oh shit. Franklin just showed me a move I forgot about.
Down forward 1?
The capital
Oh.
punishment.
I was gonna say, how could you forget about down forward 1? It's the only.
100 moves.
Down forward 1 is the only move Ryseal uses.
He's talking about capital. I'm talking about capital punishment. Oh shit.
Oh.
I forgot about that. I should use that.
Oh. Let me see that new move.
See, it comes out. It just comes out.
I did it on purpose.
I don't think it's ever gonna hit because I'm like halfway. I'm like way over here, and it's like.
Drop kick.
Okay.
We need Chada in this game. Or just Armor King to yell, drop kick. Giant swing. Alright.
GG.
Time to end the stream.
Did I do anything hard?
We'll see you on Saturday.
I don't think I did anything hard.
Do you wanna sign us off?
Sure. I don't think I did anything complex. And remember, y'all like to talk, but